Annyeongchengu, Sanbanani, Konnichiwa, Dr. Sleo, welcome to my channel. Yeah, guys, I am sorry, Chongma Piane, for not posting anything this week. This is decided to make this video so that to have a bit of consistency because I know I haven't been consistent, especially this week. Like one strike. But sometimes we need to give ourselves these things because life happens, guys. I have had a hectic week. Like my week has been testing in every aspect, being it family, being it finances, being it my things, being it the things that I want to do. So much has really happened this week. So I'm gonna take you through my not so great, but I've made it through kind of week, and hopefully maybe someone out there can also relate and say, you know what, I'm not the only one who goes through crappy weeks. Yeah, you're not. You're definitely not. It happens to the best of us, because life, it is like up and down like that. So yeah, let's chat. Let's chat, guys. Do you guys like my earring? Like, I wore it especially for this video. Yeah, I don't really wear it outside. I haven't really had the opportunity to wear it anyway. But maybe one day I'll get an opportunity. So this is like half opportunity for me. So yes, I'm wearing this. Okay, let's get straight to the point and talk about my interesting week. How has your week been? Because mine started off very busy. So I was supposed to be on leave this week. Like, I was so tired and I'm like so happy when the 28th came and I knew that my leave is about to start and I'm gonna rest the whole week. Little did I know so much was gonna happen this week. So what happened? First things first, I had to fix my car because I had to take it for service, and at least service was not as expensive because I was quite worried about that because I really don't have enough cash on me right now with all the other projects that I'm doing. So like hoping that they don't have to um, I don't have to pay so much for it. So we took it for service, didn't have a car on Monday, and decided, okay, let me just catch up on chores, because post COVID, really haven't been as active as I would have liked to be. And so I had so much to do. I had to clean up my house, I had to do laundry, and it has been a while since I could actually do that without, feeling exhausted and all sorts. So I did that Monday. It was a productive day. Even cooked, made a tteokbokki dish. It was mashisayo, like it was quite awesome. And then Tuesday I had to go home because, well, I didn't tell you guys, but if you follow me on my other social media platforms, you'll know that I had posted that my little brother passed his matric, which is equivalent to, I think, the 12th grade for all the American people. And so he got a certificate so he can go to varsity now. So now I've been trying to help him out to arrange that for him, like to get him to go to college and to get his documents in place, to get finances in place. So Tuesday was the day that I set up for that we're gonna go, we're gonna drive around and try and track down all the places where my dad's money is for his studies. I had to call people, so it was quite a day. Like it started off so early because I had to leave the house early, and I was supposed to meet up with the builder that day early also, which didn't happen, which annoyed the hell out of me because sometimes I make lists to be productive, and when those lists don't fall into place, I get annoyed. But yeah, so that didn't happen, but at least we were able to go to to go to my mom's previous college to get some of the funds that she had left there so that they can help. So we did that. And then what was supposed to happen Tuesday ended up having to happen Wednesday. And Wednesday I had to drive a whole 86 kilometers to and fro. So it was a total of 160 kilometers driving. I had to drive to Pretoria so that we can go and get like the documents that we need to fill so that we can send her his application so they can release his funds and pay for his schooling. So we had to do that like in all these days. I'm like Tuesday, Wednesday, we were like literally intermittent fasting because we didn't have time to even eat like lunch. So we would basically leave in the morning and come back in the afternoon. And by the time we come back, it's supper time, and it was just so exhausting. And then Thursday came, finally got to meet up with the builder, got to get the equipment that he needed so that he can continue. That is money also that I had to pay. So yeah. So so Thursday I had to try and fix my car stuff. Yes, because my license disc had expired last month, and I know they give you like 21 days grace period. So I was in the 21 days grace period, so I had to go and renew it because I hadn't actually had time to renew it, and decided I'll do it when I go on leave because then at least I have a whole week to do that. When you set things out, and when you're on leave, you can catch up on things and you can finally do all the admin stuff that you never get time to do. So yeah, that was a plan. So I went, and I also had a ticket, a speeding ticket. It wasn't really that hard. It wasn't proper crime speeding, guys. I was going at 72 k at a 60 k, and I don't even remember where that was. Like sometimes I don't even know what's the speed limit in some areas. So, but it wasn't even that fast, right? Because like honestly, if I slowed down a bit, then I would have been in 70 and I wouldn't have gotten the ticket. So the 2Ks made me get the ticket, and guess how much the ticket was? It was 600 rands, guys. 600 rands. So it was a provisional ticket. So I could go and dispute it and they can take it down. So that was what I was supposed to do. So I did that. I went, requested that they take it down. They took it down nicely to at least 250. So I ended up paying 250. So I was paying the ticket and I was renewing my license disc. Went to the department. Like it was also just a very unnecessarily long day because I get there and they're like, no, they want cash this side. And I'm like, okay, now I need to go withdraw money. So I try and go to withdraw some money, and only to find out that the place where used to be the ATM, where the ATM that I use, it's closed, and all the other banks have the ATM there except for my bank. So I'm like, what the fudge? Why? So now I had to go and withdraw my money in another bank, and I did that. Walk back and couldn't understand the concept that in one department, one area wants cash, the other area says they don't accept cash. Why? Why do you have different paying options in one department? So yeah, so it was quite long, and so I ended up having to do that. I think this was actually a Friday because Thursday, okay, I'll come back to Thursday. Let's just continue with what happened Friday. So I did that. While I'm in the line, cue for everyone else who doesn't know what line is. While I was in the line, I had my driver's license because they want your driver's license in the form that you use to apply for the license disc renewal. And I look at my license, it says expired 24th February 2021. I'm like, I know. It's this year. It was last month. My license also expired. Like, guys, so now I'm like, oh, I need to go and run in the rain to go get my ID, which is in my car. Thank God it was there. Thank God I didn't actually take it out because I've been putting it in my car, and everyone's like, no, it's so dangerous to for there. You see, me leaving it in my car really helped me out this time around. So I went to go fetch my ID book and use that because I don't want any more questions. And I'm like, now I need to reserve time to go and actually renew my license because now I'm like illegal. Hopefully, no law enforcement are watching this video. Tuesday, because now I need to go through that. So I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow. Yes, I'll be doing that tomorrow because I had to now book, and there's like this booking system now. You don't just walk in now. You need to book and reserve an appointment time and date and go there, and hopefully things will go by fast. So yeah, so that was Friday and Thursday. So when the week began, which was Monday, my grandmother got admitted. So like everything that is happening, like sometimes when it rains, it pours. Like it just doesn't drizzle. Like it pours. So my grandmother got admitted, and I'm on leave. I'm not even in the premises, so I can't even like help out as much as I would have. But thank God, because God has placed me in that place for a reason, for a time like this. Because I have friends there, I have colleagues that I can trust and ask to help me out. So thank God for them because they've been helping out and giving me updates on what's happening so I can be able to update the family on what's happening with her. Well, she is fine. I will speak it in faith. She is fine and she will be discharged soon enough until they get everything that is wrong with her sorted out. Then she will be able to head home. So yeah. So I'm dealing with all these things like my grandma's admitted, my brother's schooling, my car issues, and then the builder. Like oh my God, whose name I will not mention on this video or to anyone else. One thing about me, what I've realized is that I value communication. Whatever relationship I'm in, I value communication. Say what you need to say and be honest in the things like, that you do and things that you say. Just be honest. Be that person because if you don't, I'm so quick to write you off because I can deal with two-faced people. And that has been my experience with my builder, who initially we had a contract and I was supposed to pay him a certain amount, but now I'm at a point where I'm paying him double because he has these terms and conditions that he's implied and put in place which he never discussed with us, and that annoys the hell out of me. So I just want him to leave. I want him to finish and leave because I'm so over this project. Like I am hurtful, guys. Like yes, the fire's out. So yeah. So while I'm dealing with that, and mind you, I am so broke because this project has been so big. Like it is grace that we have made it this far and we're still alive and we still have food. Because it has been so real. It has been so real, guys. So yeah. So while also doing all of that, I had to go and try and sneak in the hospital to see my grandmother. So we did that Thursday. Actually, we did it. Yeah, it was actually Thursday. We did it after we did it after my this driving license department issues and all that stuff. So we also didn't eat that day. So we just drove through and went and saw her, and then yeah, and it was quite emotional a bit seeing her like that. But I pray for healing and that she will be fine and she can be home. Like yes. So yeah, and then we had to go get more material for the builder. We had to get um, it has been a week. A week. When I go and leave, like one thing about me, if if you know me enough, you know that I love sleep. I have no qualms with sleep. I'm the person that gets to bed, and when I decide to sleep, I am gone. And I'm not a morning person. And this week has forced me to wake up in the morning every day. That has drained me because I had emotionally told myself that this is the week I'll be sleeping in. And the fact that I got cheated of sleeping in for a whole week, guys. Today is Sunday. Today's already Sunday. And I didn't really sleep in because it's the builders there in the morning, and you have to wake up and make sure that they have everything that they need, and if there's stuff that needs to be done, you have to go get it. And now it's quite awkward sleeping when the people working, and which some of the people in my family have no problem doing. But well, so then you find yourself awake, and then you have to do all the things that were happening. So yeah, all in all, guys, this was a week. This was a week and a half. It felt like a year in a week. Like it felt like a year. To a point that when I had a conversation with my friends, when we talk about family issues and all the things that we're going through in adulting, guys, adulting is not easy. Like whoever is telling you that you need to grow up, tell them shut the hell up. I'll grow up when I grow up. Let me be me. Because the the grass is not greener on the other side. Like for it to be green, you need to plow, you need to water, you need to put manure, you need to do all these things for it to be green. And then it's like green for only like a season. And then after that, it goes brown again. And then you have to work at it again. That's basically how life is. Like it's basically like that. Yeah. And we were like talking and with my friend, and I'm like, if I didn't know Jesus, and if I didn't have God, this week would have landed me up in proper depression, guys. I would have probably been down, low, depressed. Like, because it was so tough. Like, I'm talking about it now as if it was just a week and, it was like me whining. But going through it, it felt like it was not ending. And yeah, and it felt so overwhelming that it's like so much happening. Like, and you feel like you're carrying so much, and you trying to figure things out, and you're just trying to take it one day at a time. But one day at a time gets more steeper and more heavier. Like that's how this week felt for me. That's why piane, I couldn't post choma piane, and I hope you guys understand. Yes, I want to be serious about my channel, so that's why I'm making this freestyle let's chat session with you guys. So thank God I have survived this week. I don't know what next week will bring. It might also be tough also. I don't know. It might be. Oh, it might be worse than this week. It might be better than this week. All I know is that at least I'm going through it not alone, with God and Jesus who strengthens me, so I can do all things. I can go through any week with Him by my side. And yeah, guys, you best get yourself Jesus. Like on your side. He's on your side, but you kind of have to be also on his side so that you guys can be like a team, because sometimes when life throws you lemons, it's quite hard to make lemonade. It is quite hard. So you just eat the lemons and you like maybe get some salt or honey or something. But it's not every time that you actually have the strength to make lemonade when life throws you lemons. So if you can make lemonade, then have an alternative. Someone who can make lemonade for you, and that is God, because He covers you and He carries you through it all. So yeah, guys, that is it. So whatever happens in your life, whatever happens, just know that first of all, life goes on. Whether you whine about it, whether you decide to accept the things that happen to you, life will go on regardless. And second of all, like I've said it maybe so many times, find your constant, and my constant has helped me this week, because I was able to go through it knowing that God is with me, and it's just, and be comforted. Comforted. I am saying it right? Yes, there. Yeah, say it right. Have comfort. Okay, because I need to rephrase it because I don't think I'm saying it right. But yeah, have comfort and knowing that you are not alone. You're not alone. Whatever you're going through in this world, know that there's someone in the 7 billion people who's probably going through something similar, or even if it's different, but someone is going through something. We are always going through something. And when we de-isolate ourselves from that aspect and not think that the things that are happening to us are truly just unique to us, but realize that challenges happen to everyone. Then you realize that you try and find how other people deal and how other people cope with the things that they're going through, and try and learn from that so that you can be able to also yourself find ways and better tactics to be able to go through things. And sometimes it is as simple as just pray about it, de-stress, pray. Like, this is probably the week that prayer has been very comforting and very distressing, because it is a time where I could go and like go, daddy, like, Appa, 정말 피곤해, I'm so tired, 주세요, like, like, 도와주세요. Yes, guys, I am trying to get more comfortable in speaking a whole lot of these Korean phrases, because that's how you learn. So bear with me. So yeah, like, I was able to go through the week, guys, and you can do it also. So have a blessed week. Regardless of what happens, your week is blessed. Thank you guys for joining my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on my other social platforms. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. I'm not as active on Facebook, but very active on Instagram, so yes. So you can follow me at Dr. Sleazel, Dr. _ Sleazel. I'll have it down here. So guys, 안녕.